Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of science here on Diabolus. We just did a little bit. We're going to do a little bit more. It seems like a reasonable threat, honestly. If we can get a good angle, I think we'll be in relatively good shape. Gonna keep BODE inside until we know where this guy's landing this time. But yeah, I'm a little unclear on the full strategy. It looks like the EMP to selectively interrupt while you get things down might be good, but yeah, with on a strictly Mechanator single person run, this is a little tricky because we can't have much more than this, right? Unless we start building subcores. I guess I jumped the gun. Do you have any needs that are gonna crop up here? No, you're pretty much happy. Okay. So I think they're probably gonna come in through this here. So I think we're gonna set up here and see how that goes. Because we have ample cover here, and I think that by the time it comes around the corner, if we're like tucked all the way around here, that'll be good. It's a little awkward the way that movement happens with these militars. Yeah, so my thought here is we get these two here, this guy here, construct bot, you can come over here, I think. Well, you'll be here, but we're gonna put like one here, one here, one here. The construct bot might not be in a great place then. We'll go here. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Of course. Oh. Wow. All right. That certainly complicates things. I doubt we have time. Oh boy. Yeah, we're not gonna... All right, well... That's why you don't leave exposed wires, kids. Oh, are they going up? No, they're going this way. Okay, that's good. So we're hoping we can interrupt the first. Okay, good. I didn't really want to put a second one there. Okay, so yeah, you really... Cover is, Yep. Wow, that fires way faster than expected. So I'm not sure why it fired its thing. And I really wish that my guy here would actually shoot this thing. Yeah, so engaging this in melee combat is like absolutely required. And even then, how is this guy? This guy's gone full stormtrooper. He's been shooting at these guys for like a half hour. Okay, no, get... Okay, do you even have time to run away? You're bleeding out everywhere, Bode. Oh, I got my own guy. That's occupational hazard. Yeah, looks like we're gonna die again. Oh, snap. All right. Yes, indeed we are. Interesting. So we got Diabolus pretty low. All right, so I think I'm seeing part of the play here. So I'm going to bring absolutely everyone this time. I think you just have to kind of fight in the open, unfortunately, here. So it looks like So, Joe, I said that I am not doing reloads, and if I win, I'm not going to count it. But it's new content. I've never seen it before. I want to know what the mech raid is like. So I wanted to experience it, basically. That's all. There's sort of no other way to approach this without knowing. So I'm just trying to understand the strategy that goes into fighting this particular mech. But yeah, we will not be doing reloads outside of checking out new content to understand it. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. But yeah, I don't like doing reloads because I think it robs you of some of like the heartbreak of the game, certainly. But in this particular case, I feel like, how else am I going to see the content? And I thought it would be fun to end stream by seeing the end boss. What is the DMCA implications of that particular mod, Innie? The short version is I love the RimWorld music, and I would be open to adding more, but I'm also very concerned about any potential DMCA issues. It's a cool logo too. So yeah, so my plan right now is I am going to have my lifter and my Agrahand go in and melee. And then I'm going to get as many of my bots on their bots as possible while these two tank. And then I'll move in additional bots as we go. That's my thinking. Okay. Okay, so very interesting place to land. I think we'll hide in this nook, probably. So I can only command bots to go where I already am, which is a little awkward. Now I think we can get behind this completely to the point where, yeah, I think we need to get everybody like tucked in, but I think we can do this. Creative Commons Attribution 4, okay. Wait, who can you see? Huh, okay, he can see someone, so that's bad. My goal was not to be seen. But he seems to have, like, around wall skills. Yeah, well, who are you shooting at right now? I genuinely am baffled by the fact that they are shooting at anybody right now. Okay, now is the time. We gotta go for it. You and you, melee. Construction bots, get here. Bode, you didn't switch to the appropriate weapon. Alright, we're gonna die because I forgot to do that again. Lifter, get in there. Everybody needs to move forward or we're gonna get blown up. Okay. Bode, run. Okay, some type of toxic something is happening. Okay. Exciting. So I think, do my bots, are they bothered by fire? Okay, apparently they are. I feel like these militaire bots on their side are really getting me, but this is definitely the strategy. We just need things to just melee him, and that makes things a lot easier. Okay. Yeah, this seems very doable. I'm worried that I feel like it's looking at Bode right now. Okay. So that seems to be the play. And we get the signal chip out of that. We get one of those, and then now these, I wonder if we get more subcores out of these. Let's get everybody out now. Now let's see, we need to learn about resurrection as well. So let's take some time to do that. Resurrect light mechanoid. I think do forever. It's just... Okay, you pull that out. Bode can eat. That's fine. Disconnect. Prioritize repairing. Yeah, prioritize repairing. Let's see how quickly we repair things back up. There's some polar bears that have showed up. New quest has become available. Keeping Titan. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that. Okay, if you're up and operational, that's good enough. Let's see. Let's do escort for that group. Can this get hauled? Let's see. Oh, I guess we can make... This is interesting. So let's see. So if we make a stockpile zone here, and we say it is for... mechanoid corpses. We'll do friendly and enemy. There we go. That'll just get our lifter bot back up and going. Are you out of power? Why are you complaining? Agrihand is in self-shutdown from low energy. What? How does that make sense? I'm not sure. Lifter will do its work, and I guess this will eventually charge up. Oh, it didn't have any energy because our charger is not in its allowed zone. That makes sense. Now, what do we need to actually break down these mechs? That's an interesting question. Maybe a smithy? A smelter, I mean. Why can't I place? Oh, I can't share a spot. Got it. We're not. This is not going to be permanent, so I'm just going to put it up here, even though there'll be a speed penalty, just because I want to see what's going on here. And I'm also a little baffled about how we, when BODE is awake. Oh, BODE is awake. Can you carry it to the recharger? There we go. Okay. And then we're going to try doing some resurrections and see what that's all about. $90 to $91 charge. That might be any. We're going to have to experiment with some of those. Now, BODE is like a very unhappy camper here. Why did you not stay on the charger? Interesting. What was this quest? Big Red is on offer. All I've ever wanted. That's probably because of zones. Let's see. So group 2 no longer has to be on escort. They can be on dormant self-charge. There we go. Another transport pod crash. We're not going to get there for that one, so. Now, let's see. Let's see about doing a resurrection here. What materials did that take? I should have checked that before. So, 1 corpse and 25 steel for resurrection. I know. Tell me about it, Joe. Randy is just desperate. Okay, now how long does this take? Oh, it takes 2 days for resurrection, too. So the price is kind of high for the death of mechs. Age, okay, well, oh man, I love that. Coolest thing in the update? I mean, the mechs are super cool. I think the Mechanator is pretty awesome. I haven't played with much else, but we just fought the first boss, which was Diabolus, who was fascinating. So let's see. Do we have bills for destroy weapon, destroy? So no. Huh. If it wasn't electric smelter, what else would we... I thought that's what we used to tear them down in the past. Research bench, art bench. Huh. I could have sworn this was going to be where we added a bill for shredding mechs. Because this is where smelt metal from slag is. So historically, that's where it was. Is there a... So we can gestate? It's not going to be the stove. It's not going to be the stone cutter's table. Oh, it's probably the machining table. Ah, yes, smithing. Okay. Yep. That's probably what we should be researching right now, is smithing. That would make a lot of sense. Now, this is all fully grown. You're good enough. I would like you to stop charging. What's our charging setting here? 40? Oh, okay, you're gonna charge up to 40. I think we'll probably be okay. The rice should hang in there. Famous last words. But yeah, it certainly seems like the play is you want to keep your militars close, but not too close. You want to get some fodder bots in to take the melee damage, or to melee Diabolus. And then it's a relatively straightforward fight. Now, I'm hoping each one of these is going to give us a core also. That would be the other component. So let's see. We can... Oh, you can't reinstall the electric smelter. That's a bummer. How close are we to 40 here? Almost there. Yeah, so one thing, Innie, that might be problematic with doing the 90 to 91 thing is that I have noticed with these guys, they really ping between the two significantly. So like they would walk away, charge up a tiny bit, walk away, charge up a tiny bit, walk away, charge up a tiny bit. So I'm not sure, like I think the longer charges and getting them kind of like out of sync might be smart. But now that you're there, let's get the rice harvested. And then... yeah, we're making good progress on smithing, but smithing and machining seems like very important. We should have been working on those sooner, right after we got geothermal done. But at the moment, we're resurrecting our only mech who died. That's kind of impressive, that nobody else died. But yeah, I do think that keeping this in like the... I think like 60 to 80 might be smart. Because that means that they will charge regularly. They'll never get too low, so if you have to pull them out, I think that's smart. And if we're doing 60 to 80, we could do 70 to 90, and I think that would be very comparable. Does that mean we immediately... So you need a mech band antenna for this next stage. Oh, let's not have this outside. Signal chip is very important. Oh, you just study... Oh no, that's just going to do that. Okay, so we're not going to do that, but let's... Actually, can you come over here and repair the lifter? Okay, very nice. And then... not assigned hauling. We should have you on low priority hauling. There we go. Let's get that inside before I lose the whole point. But yeah, I want to see what you get from machining, if that's enough to shred these guys, and then if it is, what we get for doing it. I am very curious. Oh, we can really see the pollution now. Okay, so the radius is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on, let's do this with the plan tool. So it's about a radius of 10, it looks like. 10 to 12, maybe. Certainly looks that way. But yeah, that the Diabolus fight is interesting, but a little spooky because there's a lot of RNG in whether you can get things into the appropriate positions, but I think we'll be able to do it when we do this for real on our actual playthrough. Having the EMP, I think, would have helped significantly too. The one thing I'm not sure about is I think I focus down their militars first is the smart way to go about it. But it was surprising how quickly the Diabolus himself went down, or herself, itself. It is a 364-year-old mech. Okay, let's get you back out and operational. Put you in group 2. Oh, we should repair our other mechs. There we go. Didn't really want to cook here. Okay, psychic drone does not matter. I'm trying, right now I'm not making the best decisions. I am strictly trying to get to the point where we can learn what we need to learn about the aftermath of this fight, which is what are the rewards for killing his Militors? What is the reward for killing Diabolus themselves? Like, if we get subcores, that'll also be pretty huge. But I'm really not sure if it's going to come from smithing or machining. They're both pretty quick. Okay, finish smithing. We will continue to machining, but I will make a smithing table. Yep, there we go. Try this one. Darcy. Darcy is something from paralytic abasia. That could be some organs. Far away though. Oh. Preteen refugee. I think I'm just gonna go for clothing here. I don't think I'm gonna try to. We're not much of a doctor after all. Oh. Angers them. How did they know? Whoops. We made a new enemy. An EMI field. Electrical devices for 4.4 days. How about a no thank you on that one? Let's see. Do we have teardown mechs here? No. Okay, so electric smithy, not interesting to future us. Silver ore is getting thrown at us. Ooh, right in the thick of our toxic dump. Lovely. Yeah, we're just gonna go on hyperspeed because I really want to see what resources we get from these corpses. Now the interesting question is this going to continue to spread? I probably should mark it so that we can learn. Let's do that really quickly, just so we can see if this expands anymore as we put more waste there. Like, is it going to take over things? I'm really liking our food situation. We could probably toss another hydroponic in, because the majority of our cost comes from the sun lamps. So the hydroponics are relatively cheap. And having another one just means we're living on a surplus of food. And as soon as I do that, the power goes out. Let's see. Okay, so just really quickly, since I want to actually make it through this, I'm going to do that. Yeah, we do need that geo power, Joe, for sure. And then Max inside. Same with you. Now, unfortunately, we don't have access to our food. What is it? It's 2 man-hunting rabbits. Oh, double man-hunter pack. 2 Arctic foxes to come kill the 2 Arctic rabbits. I should probably just use these guys to get this sorted out. These are not big threats after all. These little military drones are pretty tragically awful, if I'm gonna be honest. They are not strong. Where are the Arctic foxes? All right, they're coming in. We'll wait for them to get done. Where did the Arctic foxes go? Oh, they went through the other way. Got it. Oh yeah, that is weird. I didn't think that anything. Huh. Yeah, I didn't think you could move corpses. That could be problematic for like future defensive systems if we're not careful. Okay, don't need everybody on inside anymore. Let's do unrestricted. Mechs, unrestricted. Yeah, it could very well be. I'm really trying to just hustle to this research so we can learn what I think is the last thing we really need to learn before we decide whether we're actually going to fight Diabolus for real or leave that for start of next stream. Slave ship. Okay. Now they charge up very slowly on their own down here. That's kind of my thinking with how I want to handle these guys. But I am noticing that, especially after that last fight, the charging is a little bad. I also haven't set up a butcher table. We didn't have a lot of meat options until very recently. How's our temperature doing? Everything's good on that front. We should probably have another way to get access to this if we end up with a bad manhunter pack. That could be pretty bad. Okay, more toxic waste has deteriorated, but no more radius. Almost done with the research. Mechanoid missing part. 1 or more of your mechanoids are missing body parts. Okay, so its movement is slowed. Okay, we will... What is, how does auto repair work? Do they auto repair? It certainly seems like they're not auto repairing. If I set you to auto repair, will you go do repairing things? Okay, so we did machining. So let's see if now we can tear down those mechs. We have simple research. We have a machining table, which is that was my guess. What does this cost? Components and steel? Okay, fine. Why is my construction bot being such a dummy? Is it that we don't have enough steel? We do not have enough steel. All right. I feel like we just had steel. I guess we used a lot of it up. Before the Diabolus fight, I was like, oh, we have tons of steel. I guess it goes fast. Learning to love mining. BODE is very slowly. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Good lord. The number of events we have had has been significant. Okay, finally, the moment of truth. Shred Mechanoid, there it is. Make control pack. Airwire headset, that's what we're already wearing. Make control pack, what are you? Oh, this is the backpack that increases control groups by 1. That would actually be very transformative. But let's shred some mechs. And I'm probably not going to wait since we're about to restart. So let's do this. Okay, so what are you carrying right now? You've got 10 materials. Really? Wow, I really thought we were going to get more out of those. Huh. Let's see what the big one drops. I really hope that we at least get a subcore out of this. Okay, plasteel. No, okay, just plasteel and 50 steel. Dang. That is underwhelming. No components. I guess since you can summon them multiple times, and maybe even need to, they didn't want to make farming them too easy. But that surprises me. Very interesting. Yeah, they can... Oh, hold on. Your group should be dormant self-charge. Although, actually, I guess... Let's make you recharge and see if that helps. So now the ones that aren't actively charging will do that. And I think for these guys... For this group... Just have them stop at 80. And if they're set to recharge, just go through them all and do this. How much is this drawing for power now? 200 watts. Okay. Oh, man. Food poisoning is going to be a part of our life for a while, isn't it? All right, so... We're all the way back here. Having not summoned Diabolus.